tax was 0%. The town general was 23.5. The town highway tax was 7.5. The olive fire was 12.2. That was 2011.
And you know what some of those numbers are? The library.
No, the library isn't on this.
Well, you're using the bottom number, so I'm going to use the bottom number
this
too.
Is
the library went up
$2,011.
$100,000, which we have nothing to say about.
And it doesn't have a separate thing on your tax bill. It's incorporated into.
So your 2.9% is just not the library and not the
libraries and the
highway
in the
that you're talking about.
I thought we were going to be voting on the library tax, or we're not going to be voting on it, but I was under the impression it was going to be a line item on my tax.
No. It can't be because it wasn't created as a special district. It had to go in under the, that's what we were told. I agree with you, Bobby.
Is this your creative financing?
No, this wasn't us. We were under the same impression, Bob.
But the other night you said it was 2.9%, but that was not including the library and the highway.
No, that doesn't include the library.
No, it includes the library.
That includes all of it.
Okay.
Library is in the
other night
general
you
fund.
said it had not including the library or the highway.
It's included in there.
No.
But the tax bill that he's referring to was the first year that the library got its
very expensive library, isn't it?
Yes. It went for a public referendum, so
it was voted on by
everybody. So that wasn't. That went out.
400 of us didn't vote for it.
Well, then ask the library and they'll tell you. The lady with the hat there, please.
Thank you.
As I was saying, I agree with everyone who opposes this.
We need your name, ma'am.
I've already said my name is Jeanette Curtis.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I'm doing this.
And when my driveway is
will you please, Gail, tell us what you
destroyed
want?
by the flood, I spent $300 to fix that myself. So when you're talking about paying all the road people, I had to repair my own road, which was part of the town's road. The only time the people seem to come together is when we're in flux with what goes on. It was the large parcel tax that was going to get ripped out right between us. Now, some of us have lived here 20 years, some have lived us here 50 years. But you know what? We all live here now together. I want to support Governor Cuomo because he initiated this tax cap to help the people. Now, you're supposed to be representing the people. I don't see that happening because we shouldn't even be having this meeting because the numbers, the figures aren't in. We have nothing from FEMA. You're talking about raising something to fix the bridges.
I'm not talking about raising anything. I'm talking about if we have to raise it, the law is in place.
Just in
do
case
we want to
law.
do it? No.
Yeah, the just-in-case law. Well, I vote against the just-in-case law.
Just so that everybody knows, there is a certain procedure that has to take place, and there's a certain time frame that it has to take place in. It doesn't necessarily mean just because we're doing this now is not saying that this is what we want to do. It's saying that in the realm of possibility, if we have to do it, if we don't do this in this time period, you're not able to do it later. So it's just something we're putting out. It's a precaution.
Well, then
it's not necessarily something we want to do.
Who you are, say your opposed, so we can all go home. And that's
What road you do live on?
Moon Hall Road.
Okay. Oh, I know where you are, yes.
George Cooley. So far I'm against, oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
My name is George Corey. I live in Olive Bridge. I'm opposed to any increase and to this law. My question might be naive, but why are we not opening this up to a vote of all the residents and taxpayers of the town? I would like to see that.
We're having a public hearing on the budget. A workshop on it. There's a public hearing on what? November something, and
The
there's
public hearing on
also
the budget
a...
is November 10th, but the reason we're having this is because when the state passed the law about the 2% cap, this was the procedure they gave the towns to follow.
Okay, my question then is how are we going to be informed about this vote? The only reason I knew about tonight's meeting was because of this memo that came out, which I'm grateful for.
Thank you.
Is there going to be some means to alert all the town, is it a mailing, or how are we going to be alerted as to the?
If any of you would like to have me email you about upcoming meetings, you can send me an email, or after this meeting, just jot it down and bring it to me, and I'll put it in a contact list, and I will send you. It'll be very short and sweet, that there's a meeting here and when it is. The only reason I might not do that is if I have a problem with family illness, and if I'm not around, it would not get done.
My question is, why is this not being open to a vote from the whole town?
It's not required.
It's not required.
It's not a public referendum procedure, it's a town board local law procedure.
What prevents it from being a town referendum?
The state law, the governor's office.
There's a way around that one.
Well, I propose that we change it.
Well, you could contact your assemblyman and your state senator and ask them to change the law. That's true, you could.
George Gulick, I'm against, but I have a question. Is there a sunset on this, or at least a percentage cap that you could go up, or is it just a blank check forever?
No, it's not for everything.
Okay,
You would have to go through this procedure
it's only for
every
this
year.
year?
For this
So you would have to
year.
actually go through the process again to...
Yes, thank God for that.
Yeah, small miracle.
John?
I have a quick question, and I guess maybe I am naive, but New York City as being a major property owner in the town, where do they stand on this? Or do they stand at all? Mr. Lamanda, I know that that's your friend.
They're going into Bushkill from their bridge 28A, to West Shokan, up to their property line. The property line that the city owns from the bridge up is roughly, if you go into our park, Davis Park, the middle of that park, you go across to the brook, that's how far they're going up, and they're cleaning it out. And then from there on up, it's this FEMA stuff.
It was
Is
supposed
there
to
a
have been
property
done
next door to
3
it?
or 4 weeks ago, and they're still
Are
on.
they still responsible for that also, or what? I don't know.
Pardon me?
The property's not,
That they own.
New York City owns the whole blessed corridor all the way coming down. Where does the line stop and start, going from north to south and east and west? I don't know.
Well, up the Bushkill, it's about 1,100 feet, their surveyor told me.
Okay.
They go up from what used to be the twin bridges, I still call it the twin bridges, but for the twin bridges upstream, they go approximately 1,100 feet. That's all they're gonna do. Not only is that all they're gonna do, they were supposed to have done it a month ago and they're still not. So, it's the same old thing.
Plus they own land further up.
Oh, I know.
What they're gonna do there, I don't know. But they spoke to us about the bridge because the bridge was our biggest concern. It already started washing out one end of it, and they fixed it, patched it. They fixed it, they patched it.
But you know, just to the city's credit, I mean, I beat up on the city constantly, you know that, John.
I know you do.
For 25 years. But to their credit, in the height of the storm, I stood on the watch on the Hollow Road and see a guy walking up and down the road with a yellow vest, and I said, we're going to lose a road up here. I said, who you work for? He said, the city. I said, we're going to lose a road up here by the church. I said, it's going to wash the road out. In another 2 hours, we'll have no road. I said, can you give me some riprap in here?
I think they want to give everybody
2 hours, you had a truck up here. Did he do a great job? No, but you had a truck up there. You had D.A. Collins was up there dumping some
Well, it was
riprap.
1,100 too,
And it helped
as
us.
opposed
So,
to
I mean,
1,100.
you know, for all the bad things, once in a while they do something good too, so. Give them credit where it's due.
Drew?
My name is Drew Bogus. I just want to offer my support in the process you're going through. I think it's the fiscally responsible thing to do so that you can follow the New York State law on this matter.
Yes, in the middle.
My name is Jane Keller, and I believe that this has been one of the most traumatic times in my time in this area. And I just really want to say that I'm angry. It's been very, very difficult. I know a lot of people who live on the Bushkill. I live on the Bushkill. And you are good people. I believe that you are there